Welcome to today's deep dive. So picture any modern campus right now, like at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
You've got all these faces bathed in that harsh blue laptop glow, just frantically toggling between research databases, lecture slides, and group chats.
It is total digital saturation.
Right. And we know exactly where this leads. It's fragmented attention, spiraling anxiety, and just inevitable burnout. So today, we are building a survival guide for students caught in that exact cycle.
Because it's so common.
Yeah. We're diving into some notes that point to this ultimate non-digital life hack for academic stress.
Which is incredibly necessary. Because when those massive deadlines loom, our default reaction to digital fatigue is actually biologically backward.
Oh, totally. The instinct is to just buckle down, chug a massive iced coffee.
And just stare at the screen even harder.
Exactly. Which, I mean, it's exactly like trying to rev a car engine that has completely run out of oil. You know?
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
You aren't getting anywhere faster, you're just destroying the engine.
Yeah, so if pushing through that screen fatigue fails on a biological level, how do we forcibly break our digital tether and let the engine cool down?
Right.
The answer in our sources is shockingly analog, honestly. You just need to lace up your running shoes.
Okay, I hear that, but if I'm a student running on like 4 hours of sleep and I have a looming deadline, going for a 45-minute run feels deeply irresponsible.
Feel like a waste of time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm throwing away precious study time, so how can you justify that biological loss of time?
Well, you have to look at what happens to a brain trapped in two dimensions. Staring at a flat screen for hours quite literally flattens your senses.
Hmm.
Running outdoors forces a mandatory sensory reset because it demands physical presence. I mean, you cannot safely draft an essay or doom scroll while dodging pedestrians on a sidewalk.
Right, or pacing a trail with rocks and roots.
Exactly. You have to re-engage your peripheral vision and your spatial awareness.
So it forces you to actually exist in the physical world again.
That's the biological reality of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And that rhythmic, repetitive physical motion actively halts your brain's attempt to multitask.
Oh, wow.
It operates as this sort of kinetic meditation, which actively rests your executive network.
And that's the part of the brain that handles intense focus and stress.
Yeah, exactly. The front part of your brain responsible for complex decision-making.
Okay, so the real value here isn't just physical health or hitting a target heart rate.
Not at all.
It's creating a mandatory boundary where your brain literally cannot multitask, allowing that executive network to just reboot.
Precisely. Which brings us back to your stressed student who feels like they're losing time. That anxiety stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of human performance.
How so?
What we do not operate on time management, we operate on energy management.
Ah, okay. That shifts the whole paradigm. We usually think, I have 4 hours before this is due, I must sit here for 4 hours.
Right. But spending those hours staring at a textbook with a foggy, fatigued brain gives you terrible returns compared to just 2 hours with a sharp, oxygenated brain.
So you're saying, biologically, running doesn't steal your study time?
No, it actively multiplies the efficiency of whatever time you have left.
That's wild.
Let's look at the chemistry of why, though. Sustained cardio lowers cortisol, your primary stress hormone, which stops the brain's panicked fight-or-flight response.
Okay, makes sense.
Simultaneously, running outdoors exposes you to natural light and physical exertion, which signals your brain to halt melatonin production early in the day.
Oh, which effectively resets your circadian rhythm.
Exactly. So you can actually hit the deep, memory-consolidating REM sleep you need later that night.
I'm really starting to see the biological ROI here. It's not just a break, it's an active recovery process.
Yes. And the most critical piece of this recovery is BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor.
Right. The sources highlight how running stimulates this protein.
Yeah, it's basically miracle growth for the brain. It promotes rapid neuroplasticity.
Okay, let me try to visualize this. So it's like if learning a complex academic subject is like running really heavy software on a computer,
I follow you.
then releasing BDNF is like upgrading your brain's physical hardware so it can actually process that heavy software smoothly.
That is exactly how the mechanism works. By pumping blood to the prefrontal cortex, running delivers both the oxygen and the BDNF needed to literally pave those new neural pathways.
Wow.
And there's a psychological crossover here too, right? The sources draw a direct line between the discipline required to finish that last mile when your legs feel like lead and the grit needed to finish the final pages of a dense research paper.
That's fascinating. We usually treat mental grit and physical endurance as two entirely separate tanks, but you're saying they draw from the exact same reservoir.
They absolutely do. The idea that you have to choose between academic rigor and physical health is just a myth. They actually require each other.
Okay, therefore, the next time you hit a mental wall, don't open another browser tab.
Nope. Close the laptop entirely.
Get outside, lace up your shoes, and give your brain the biological hardware upgrade it needs to actually learn.
Exactly.
Which leaves you with this to think about. If a simple 30-minute run can fundamentally rewire our brain's capacity to process information, what other ancient physical human movements might hold the secret to surviving our hyper-digital future?